Drew, where's your rods? We need to check out your tag ends.
My rods are on the boat.
Oh.
I don't have any tag ends to show because there's no minnow shaking going on this week.
No.
No minnow shaking.
Yeah, it was a sad day. I had to pull the Dimitri.
Dude, I might just pull it out just to prove a point this week.
Yeah.
Just to catch one on it for fun, just to be like, you know
You
what?
got any
You
on
can shake
Dimitri
it
rig?
Not a one.
No.
Not a one.
I don't know. This may be the first
I really
tournament
haven't.
this year that a bass doesn't get caught on the Dimitri rig.
It'll happen.
You think?
Oh yeah.
Who's gonna? Where?
Somebody's gonna do it.
How?
There's fish in that.
Oh,
Santee
don't
too.
even start.
I've been arguing with Drew the whole week.
Gosh.
If they're not on the bank, they're somewhere. Where would they be?
They're just on the bottom in 4 feet of water on mud, just swimming around.
No,
I just don't think they're there.
They're in the tent.
That is true.
They're in the tent.
I don't think they're there. Is the
Every
best answer.
other fish in the lake is there. You go out there and there's a fish in every other tree.
Yeah, but there's no bass.
Then why didn't you catch them?
Because I was not using
I
a
think a lot
4-inch tag.
A lot of them are crappie.
Probably.
Yeah,
A
there's
lot of them are
crappie.
gar.
Have y'all went out there and actually looked?
Yes.
Oh,
No.
okay. I haven't, so I was just making sure I'm not
Yes.
missing anything.
There are fish everywhere. You drop a bait down there and it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, they all
They
run
take
away
off.
because they're all carved
That's
in gar.
catfish.
it might be, but they're out there for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're out there just because they're dormant and in winter behaviors, but they don't have the same metabolism requirements of bass, nor do they have the same predation habits.
Interesting.
Bass are
What do they eat?
They eat meat, but it's not in the same.
What do bass eat?
I mean, yes, if you want to look at it in the most rudimentary sense, yes,
Meat.
they are both
Meat.
carnivores.
They eat meat. That's it.
Welcome.
Oh, welcome. I was like, what are you doing?
It's like we're playing charades.
I know. She's like,
Should we
Oh,
just start over?
Where
no,
are we?
no, we're
Where are
good.
we?
So, welcome to the channel, guys. We're here at, where are we at? Santee Pooper. No, Santee Cooper Lakes. I've been calling it Santee Pooper this week because it sucks. That's been my nickname for it this week. But stage 2 on the Bass Pro Tour. We talked Spencer into coming this time, and you guys know Matt and Drew from the last video. Like I said, we plan on doing this before every tournament this year on the Bass Pro Tour, including Red Crest. Us 3 will be at Red Crest. Drew,
He'll be there.
I'll be there working the show.
he didn't qualify for this year's Red Crest, but on that note, he is the only person qualified for next year's Red Crest right now.
Heard that.
The first, the one and only. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, what do you guys think about Santee Cooper?
It's a bad lake full of no fish. It's an area fishery. We're looking at a Florida type tournament where it's just going to be the kind of situation where you're not going to run a milk run. You're not going to go pattern fish. You're not going to go feel out the conditions. What you're going to do is you're going to get in an area where you've got more than one bite, which is probably only going to be one, or maybe if you're lucky, 2 places in the entire place. And you're going to put the trolling motor down and you're going to fight it out. And it's just like, regardless of the ebbs and flows of the conditions or what we're getting into, if you just put your trolling motor down, you fight it out, regardless of whether it's a good day or a bad day, you're still going to end up on the upside of it if you pick a good area. So that's how I feel about it.
Yeah, bites are few and far between, that's for sure. I feel like all the bass here live 5 feet or less, or at least a high majority of them live 5 feet or less. And when it's 30 degrees in the morning, I mean, that's just not ideal conditions to be fishing for shallow water fish. So I kind of agree with Drew. I mean, I have an area where I got a couple bites. I'm going to take my 30-minute ride around and drive straight there, and I probably will not leave until line's out. I'll be within sight of the same area all day, I believe. That's about all I got. I mean, it's been tough.
You running through the forest, or are you taking boat lanes?
I don't even know what that means.
Are you gonna risk it, or are you driving inside the buoys?
Straight line. I'm coming out from takeoff, and I'm making a straight line right to where I'm going.
Across the middle of the lake?
Across the middle of the lake. No, you can't do that here. You cannot do that.
You absolutely
I am
can.
I am driving the boat lanes, and I'm just weaving my way around.
If
and,
you can't see it, you can't hit it.
You end
Right?
up scoping in the timber all day then.
I'm gonna be scoping in the timber.
Yeah.
Yes,
Because you won't make it very far.
correct, correct.
Let's see
How about you, Matt? What you caught this week?
I mean, it's not been great. I mean, I've had six to 10 bites
That's-
a day.
that's good.
Like, which is everyone's like, that's good.
No,
that's
that is
good."
really good.
I'm in the trees, getting lost, flipping stick in my hand most of the day, doing what I love to do, and I mean, I've set the hook on 3 fish. They've been 4 to 5 pounds. I've shook off everything else.
Oh, you'll be
We'll
fine.
We'll see what happens.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. That sounds like you're,
I'm
kind of
exci-
slow playing.
I'm
us. You're like,
excited-
oh
no,
yeah, yeah.
no.
It sucks,
I'm
but I
ex-
got 10 bites today.
No, the first day I had 10. But I've told you how many bites I've had every day.
I've
I've
never
also
heard
told
10.
you
I know.
how many
First I've
times
heard
I've had some pike mixed in. I've had some dogfish mixed in.
Oh yeah, here come the
little
trash
dogfish,
fish. Asterisk. Oh, maybe
bullfish,
trash fish.
Grennel, whatever you want to call them around here.
You cut it
It's
dry?
going to be a long. I'm doing the same thing, getting in an area, putting the trolling motor
Yeah.
down. I'll be there all day, and we'll see what I want. I want 2 scorables an hour, or
An hour.
2 scorables a period.
A period. Yes.
Yeah.
I think would be.
I think that's strong.
Yeah, if you keep a 3 and change, 3.5 pound average, you will be set at 6 a day.
The first period is the question mark.
Yes, I agree.
We're gonna. For me,
Cold.
with the cold morning tomorrow,
Yeah.
for us to, I mean, I guess both of us on the first day, but like that first period, I think if you can put 2 up, that'll really be a good start to the day.
Because you're going to catch them at a high.
What do you think, Spencer? What you been catching?
Uh,
10 bites a day?
So I'm about the same as Matt. It's
Yeah.
6 to 10 bites a day. I mean,
Yeah,
it's been tough. I'm gonna catch some fish, but not gonna light the world on fire. That's for sure.
Yeah, I don't think it's. I'll go on record right now and say this is going to be the lowest cut weight and check weight tournament of the year.
No.
You follow Coleman.
Bet
Oh, of the year?
of the Bass Pro Tour, the lowest 20th place per group and the lowest top 10 weight. So
Yeah,
to make the knockout
think-
round and to get a check. It'll
I
be
think
the-
Lake Eufaula has a better shot, just
I'll
because
bet.
you're talking smaller fish. What do you want to bet?
what can we bet?
Okay, no.
How about like
20th place in this tournament will be worse than 20th place if you follow. But 10th in this tournament will be way better than 10th if you follow. The
No.
knockout round cut
No,
here
You
will
said
be higher.
knockout round.
Yeah, I'm going to say both.
The knockout round will be higher here
Well, we
than
can
you
pick.
follow.
We can
but,
pick one.
Knock-
But the
Knockout
check cut will be
will be
higher
higher
in follow
here.
than here.
The knockout round here will be higher. So 10th place out of the groups will be
Will be
higher.
more
here.
weight here than you follow.
No.
Just the
But
size. The size.
no, absolutely
the-
will be. It absolutely
The
will.
average size is yes, but like the amount of bites we're getting is, it's not going to be.
That's
a lot.
why I said 20th will be higher at Eufaula because you get more bites. 20th place here will be
I mean,
deplorable.
I'm not going to lie. It would not surprise me one bit if like 30 pounds is leading after day one.
Yeah, more than that.
Leading.
Somebody's gonna find
41
them
pounds
scoping
that
out the
lead
trees.
first day.
No.
There are no fish in the tree. Forget about the
There's
trees.
no scopery. This is an old school tournament in the sticks,
Yeah.
in the mud.
In the cypress trees.
Yeah.
I'm just happy there's no snakes right now.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
for
or
sure.
gators. There's some big
I
gators.
saw 2
Or
gators.
red
Did
wolves.
you? I'm pretty sure I may have set the boat down on top of one.
Really?
I sat down. I heard a big sploosh behind me. I look back and I see like 4-foot tail like waving
No way.
like 4 feet behind the boat, like right where I sat down. Like
That's-
he was down there sleeping and I knocked on his head and he was like, "What are you doing?"
He did.
That's funny. I have a story like that from Florida. It was a cold front day like this, and I was fishing in this little pad field, and I put my poles down, and I think I put it right onto a
Really?
because my power poles went nuts, and he just took off. And like, it was wild. It was really spooky.
Yeah, that was kind of. I mean, in a similar way, that was kind of
Yeah.
like to see the tail flap over. I was like, "Did I kill him?" Is he just like? I mean, well, you're in 3 feet of water everywhere
Yeah.
you go here, so I'm like, maybe he just rolled over. And
Manatee.
Like,
So
it wasn't a manatee.
It was a manatee.
I'll bet you a signed $10 bill.
Oh
good
boy,
Lord,
here we go to the sign money.
A
Yeah, we should
signed
do that.
$10 bill.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Santee Cooper top 10 weight is lower than the lowest weight of the season?
Yes.
I mean, that is great odds for you and horrible odds for me.
Why?
But that's how strongly, because you have 5 outs and I have 1.
Will it be under 30 pounds
But
or under
the other
40 pounds? No, top 10 weight. Under 30
But you don't
or
have
under 40?
5 outs because we
I'm
all
gonna
know
say
for
it's
Gill
two days.
Joe
I'm
Two
gonna
Hall
say
and
for 2 days, it's
Sam
gonna take
Lawrence.
38 pounds to make top 10.
It'll be over 40 pounds to make top 10.
No,
You think?
That's
zero
9
chance.
20 pounds a day? No way.
0 chance.
Absolutely not.
No,
I'm gonna say 38
I
pounds.
mean, that's like
36 to 39.
Somebody will go out and catch 6 or 7 fish a day here. There'll be plenty of guys who do that.
You're talking one person.
No, I'm saying I think
You're
there'll
saying
be
10 guys are going
There
to catch
will not.
6 or 7 a day for 2 days.
No.
Nope.
There's 4 of us
No
sitting
chance.
here that have all said they've had 6 to 10
You
bites a day.
already know that does not happen in the tournament.
Yeah.
The tournament fisheries and practice fisheries are always
Yeah, you know
totally
what
different.
happens in tournaments? Those 6 to 10 bites, guys come in with 3 times what they said they had.
No,
I don't think.
it just hits the fan.
I want that $10 bill. I will put
It
it.
hits
I got
the
a
fan.
board in my room with all these cool little trinkets that
Oh, jeez.
I get. I'm
No.
gonna put it on there, and I think we should be able to tell the other person what they need to write on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm dumping every fish I
Shake
have.
on it. Shake on it.
I'm game.
That's a deal.
That's how strongly I feel.
I
about how
agree
bad
with
these weights are
your
gonna be.
opinion.
I hope you're right.
I agree with Stefan's opinion, but I don't necessarily entirely agree with the
So
reason.
we bet on the top 10 weight to make the knockout round. This will be the lowest weight of the
All
season.
year, yeah.
Okay.
I agree with that statement.
So we'll take the 10th place from each group and average them. What do we want to do here? Let's get
Just
the details.
take 10th place.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
you're talking about because there's 2 different
There's
groups.
2 different groups. So do we take them
Oh.
2 and average them?
Yeah, you take the 2
Or
10th
do we
place.
take the
Take the
highest
2
or the
10th
lowest?
place and
And
average.
average.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's fair. And this will definitely be the lowest top 10.
I hope we get a tornado one of the 2 days that you follow.
No.
Why would you do
Why,
that?
why would you want that?
I don't know. It's Oklahoma. That's what they do.
Oh man.
Will-
So-
Have you
So
guys ever
here's-
seen that movie with the dude that kind of looks
Twister.
like Tom Cruise in it, but isn't? Yes, Twister.
Twister. I used to be
Bill
deathly
Paxton.
afraid of that movie
You
as a
want Tom
kid.
Cruise?
I always wondered why they wanted
Huh?
to put those balls.
Bill
in the
Paxton?
tornado.
Yeah, he kind of looks like
Like I
Tom
do.
Cruise.
What?
Yeah, the hair is somewhat similar back then.
Oh shoot. So let's do weights. What do you think? 20th place. Get a check. That's my goal after this horrible
Oh,
practice.
Oh, 100%. Just make
Like-
a check.
28-12
To make a check?
to make a check.
Wait. Oh, no, that makes sense.
2 days.
28-12.
28
So
pounds.
14.6
14 a day.
14 and a half a day. And I think that's a tall order. I think there'll be.
Yeah.
I think there'll be
I
a
think
guy
you're-
do it with under 6 fish.
Yeah, you are right there.
Yeah.
With 6 fish or less.
Yeah,
I think you'll see somebody
Somewhere
catch 6
between
bass
26
almost
and
30
32.
pounds.
yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is hard to think. You think
I mean,
if you were catching
yeah.
that kind of
What-
quality, you'd be
That's a
catching
pretty
numbers,
good
but I just don't
What,
think they live
what's
here.
the
I like
biggest
your
fish you
range,
caught
but
this week? I
Well,
caught an
I mean,
8 pounder.
6
You got
pound
caught
range.
an
an 8
8
pounder.
pounder.
This may be
What's the
fish.
biggest fish you've caught this week?
I caught a 5.
A 5?
5'9".
5'9". So, I mean, if you just take our biggest fish from each week, that's 16, 26 pounds right there and 4 fish.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to win the bet.
No, you're not.
Legit. He's
That's
going to win
four,
that.
4 of us over 3 days.
Dude, I hooked 2 fish. I didn't hook anything else in the entire practice.
Oh,
we'll-
here we go. Now you've been shaking them off.
No, the first day of practice, I shook them off, and I was like, Santee is awesome. This place is fire. And then the next 2 days, sucked so bad. I had 6 bites the last 2 days. Had like 20 bites the first day. So, like,
I'm dying.
Santee sucks really bad. I just
So
found one area
Spencer
that
said
I'm kind of
20
excited
bites
to
the first
fish.
day you said you had 6.
What? Now the truth comes out.
When did I ever say I had
He
6?
also said he had 29 bites.
Oh my god.
They were all bass.
Whatever. Oh my god.
Scoping them in the trees.
I
Boy.
know.
That's the best spot I found out. in the
Oh
town.
my goodness.
yeah.
Act like this is new news now that there's a camera
I told
pointing
you
in
they
our
were going to
face.
scope them in the trees.
They're gonna scope
Unbelievable.
them.
I mean, I
We
got
had this
one area
conversation
out there.
2 days ago.
If there's anyone that's gonna scope them, it'll be this guy.
No.
Well, you'll be scoped.
I just throw up there and see if there's a fish bottom of it.
You'll be scoping, all right. It just may be
You just
a
randomly.
little different.
Yeah, you randomly cast where there's a spot.
I can honestly say, tomorrow Matt and I fish Group A. I don't think I will catch a bass off a scope tomorrow. I'll have it on and I'll be
So
using it
sad.
to like visibly look for things, but I don't think I will actually watch a fish swim to my bait and eat it tomorrow.
Well, I think we're so used to looking at it that we catch ourselves watching it, but we know we're not doing ourselves any benefit
Well,
by looking at it. That's
yeah.
why I kind of fish this way.
Well, so like
I
I don't.
throw my spinner
I
bait
don't
around and watch
have.
it come back.
Yeah,
I'm like, why am I
yeah.
doing this?
Well, like I don't have a 2D transducer in the front of my boat,
Yeah,
so
me
like
either.
that is my form of depth, is
Yeah.
my live scope. So I have to have it on, but I'm not like visibly watching my fish
Yeah.
eat my bait this week.
It's like a 360 for you.
Yeah.
You're using it to find it.
Yeah, I'm using it to find, not even the cast at, because I've had it set on a narrower range, but it's just, get a feel of things,
Dude,
see where there's
dude,
grass and
This
depth.
is something I think would be cool. Will an old school guy win this week, or
That
will
would
a
be
guy
good.
that's
Who-
good,
so
really good
who's your-
scoping end
who's-
up winning
who's
old
your-
school fishing?
Who's your pick?
It'll be one traditional fishing with scope. It won't be one offshore scoping. It will be one traditional fishing with scope.
You think?
100%.
Well,
100%.
what do you mean by traditional fishing? Like with a
Fishing,
jig?
either fishing grass clumps or fishing cypress trees or fishing docks and seawalls. Regardless, it'll be doing some traditional pattern with scope. It won't be like somebody finds an off the wall thing out in the middle of the lake and they're out there throwing a jerk bait in the middle of Lake Marion on trees, catch them on scope. That will not happen.
Man, you
It'll-
just gave away my pattern of the world. Come on.
I mean,
Seawalls? I knew it. I haven't seen a seawall all week.
hey, there's a bunch in talk
They got
about.
him.
Really?
Yeah, they got him here.
I don't even know how I'm getting to my place. I honestly don't know how to drive
Well,
to
it's
the
a good
area.
thing we got 30 minutes. You can figure it out.
Yeah, I might take all of 30 minutes.
All right, pick the win. I think I'm with Spencer. It's gonna be an old school guy, like spinnerbait. Who's a good spinnerbait guy?
Wesley Stringer.
Wesley Strader. He'll do well.
Thrift
think-
has an unbelievable track record on this lake.
Yeah, I've
Yeah, I
seen
would go
Thrift
with
poking
Spencer.
around a little bit this week.
I can see Andy Morgan.
Andy Morgan.
He's mad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with a
Yeah,
different Andy.
That's a good one.
Montgomery.
Andy
will have a good
Montgomery's
time.
another good one. Dang, you guys
Ott
are taking
the
on a
Foe.
good one. Ott the Foe. That was what my gut said when I first thought about it. Was Ott the Foe.
I think this guy.
He is the hottest angler in the
I
world
know.
right now.
If anyone's gonna scope him, it'll be this guy.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm gonna scope him regardless. I just don't know whether that's gonna be 62nd place or 14th place or second place. But regardless, whatever I
I mean,
catch,
the
I'm
cool
saying this
thing
on
is-
the record. On the record,
Oh jeez.
everything I catch this week, I will have watched eat my bait.
Wow. That's impressive.
I mean, if you can do it at Okeechobee with grass, you can do it here with stumps.
I mean, I did have somebody leave a comment on my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I mean, it said 100% it'll be one in the diversion canal.
Really.
That was like after
That's
we
a
had
bold
talked.
boast.
Really.
So I don't even know where that is.
That is
But if you guys saw people in there, that might be a good person.
the
to
two
know.
biggest wild cards,
Interesting.
though, are the diversion canal and the river at the top of Marion, because those are the two places with current
Yeah.
within every fish counts format.
Yeah.
If somebody did find one spot, one Ott Defoe Sam Rayburn spot, they could blow us out.
Yeah.
What's the diversion canal between here?
The canal
and
between the two lakes.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of current.
The
running
Kentucky
through there.
Barkley
It is
Canal.
Yeah,
ripping.
it's rolling.
So I mean, that's a good
It's muddy.
idea. The mud don't matter.
Well,
I mean, to
I
me,
don't know about
I
the
hate mud.
the top of Marion.
Blowed
is-
out.
I mean, it's liquid clay.
Liquid clay.
When you throw your bait out, does it come back like full of mud?
Yeah, it comes. If
Dude,
you
they
throw
need
a
to
white
make
bait out, it
liquid-
comes back brown.
They need to make
Really?
liquid
Yeah.
clay a bait color to where it's the most invisible bait ever, and they can just feel that it's there, but they can't inspect it because they can't see it.
Yeah.
So you could take a
Liquid
white
clay.
chatterbait and then it's bone when you bring it in.
No, it's brown.
It's green
brown.
pumpkin.
Yeah.
It's straight brown, bronze.
Yeah, I am not going there.
That was the
I-
first place I went. So they made the out of bounds was the top
Out
of
of
the river.
bounds.
Well,
The off limits.
Yeah, the off limits is the top of
Yeah.
the river.
You went all the way up there?
No, I went
Oh.
about 20 miles up the other river that comes in up
Oh
there.
my gosh.
And went to launch, and that's coming out of, it's the Watery River.
Yeah.
And it's coming out of there.
I would assume it's
It
water.
is It was disgusting. Like disgusting.
Like
Still blowing
your poor
everyone's-
motor had to drink that water.
It's been coughing all
It's
weekend.
just there chiefing.
Yeah.
I bet.
I have to have it flushed when I get home.
Pee hole's probably stopped up.
Oh yeah, just straight clay. In.
Spark plugs are
Liquid
done.
clay.
They don't even go in the
Oh shoot! All right, guys. Well, we appreciate you tuning in. Like I said, Matt and I will be fishing tomorrow when you guys are watching this. So head on over to the score tracker. You'll probably see Matt Stefan like top 5, and then
Oh,
Matt
that'd be
Becker
awesome.
like 27th place. Just he seems to be
What
on
a
a pretty
sand
good.
line.
You
So
might not have to catch one here to stay in the top 20.
that is another good point. Like, yeah. My goal is 2 per period. Well, I'm with you. If you can catch
Yeah,
2 per
that'd be
period, that'll be
I
a
mean
strong day.
that 3 per period, or not 3 per period, that 5 per period number at Toledo ended up being really close to true.
Yeah, it absolutely was. I think, yeah. And I mean, that's just
It was
the
a little
scale
bit
of
high.
things.
It was more like 13 per period.
No,
Or not 13
There'll
per
be a
period,
lot of
13 per
zeros
period.
here.
absolutely.
There was what, 2 at Toledo?
2 each group.
Yeah,
I think.
And
Two
it
total.
was incredible
total?
at
Two
Toledo.
Yeah, compared to
Yeah.
this.
This place is dog.
I'm going to say that there'll probably be 5 in each group not catch a bass either of the 2 days.
I'd agree.
At least 5.
double
maybe
blanks, 5 double blanks.
more. Yeah.
That's bold, but also I don't necessarily
I can
disagree
see
with
that.
it.
I mean, I've just
Absolutely.
I've
last
been talking
two-
to people, but
the
I've had
last
enough
2
people
days,
come up to
I
me and say they haven't
suffered.
caught a bass since they've been here.
I
So,
Absolutely. I had 1 bite today, so
Yeah.
it can happen.
I only had 34.
I know. So yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, guys, we'll see you. Tune in MLF this week, and Spencer and Drew are Group B, so you can check them out. We go live on Thursday. Live coverage will start Thursday, and hopefully you'll see one of us on there. But appreciate you guys tuning in. Check out their channels if you haven't already. I know you guys grew Drew's channel real quick, so keep
Thanks.
hitting that subscribe.
You guys are real ones for that.
For all of us, we appreciate all that, and we'll see you guys at the next tournament.